Well, hello everyone. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in today. Today's video is going to be pick a record from out of your collection where you only have one record of that from that group. Like the group maybe put out 10 records, but you've only got one. You don't have any more than just one record by that group. So I watched Mazzy did a video and he's showing Bob Dylan and the Kinks, and I'm like, I know he's got at least 20 Kinks records and 20 Dylan records or whatever, but he, had his version of it. So I said, who was that guy? So Mazzy left a link to the originator, and I went to his video, and he was saying, yeah, there's a band, let's say Aerosmith, they put out a lot of records, but you've only got one. Yeah, this is it. This is the only record I have by Aerosmith because it's got Dream On, Same Old Song and Dance, Sweet Emotion, Walk This Way, Back in the Saddle. Man, I love all those songs. Those are fantastic. And I haven't had every Aerosmith record, but I've had a number of them in the past. And it seems like there's only that one good song, or maybe they've got two good songs on the whole album. And then I found this greatest hits record, and anytime I need some Aerosmith, I need to listen to those songs, I have them. And I have them on one record, I don't have any other ones. Now they've got a few more, let's say, records they put out in the last 20 years or so. There's a couple of really good ones in there too, but I think they've been reissued, but in the past they've always been expensive because they're hard to get. So I may pick up some more, but for right now, the only Aerosmith record I have. And I believe that came out in 1980. Yeah, this is from 1980. You've got all those old great Aerosmith songs on it. Next up, Alice in Chains. This is from like around the early 90s when MTV actually, put music on their channel. They had recorded this when Alice in Chains did a unplugged version over at the MTV studios. And they would play it about every day on MTV. And that's about the same time that the Jar of Flies came out. So I bought that record, bought the CD, I played it all the time. It was one of those ones that was heavy rotation. I got obsessed by that record. I played it over and over again. But now, this is the only Alice in Chains record that I have. It's got all those great songs. It's a double record, 2 LP. It's got tons of stuff on it. Every song on here is great. And the music, the record, the production, it's like you are there. This is a fantastic sounding record. One of the best ones in my collection. Highly recommended. And that's the only one that I have of that band. Ambrosia. Yeah, this is Alan Parsons' project before they were Alan Parsons' project. This is from 1975, and just a great record. There was a hit song on the radio. It was called Nice, Nice, Very Nice, and very popular, so I bought the record. And, of course, it's Alan Parsons' project. It's got the keyboards, got the great singing, got the good guitar, and good songwriting. This is a really good record, and they've got Ambrosia has a number of records out, but this is the only Ambrosia record that I own. How about this? Alan Parsons Project. Yeah, they've got a lot of records out, and I've had a lot of them. I ran across a guy. He was selling about every Alan Parsons Project record. They were all Japanese originals, and every one of them was pristine. I mean, they were, mint doesn't even hardly describe how nice the records were. And I listened to every one of them. I really wanted to keep them all, but I really don't enjoy, maybe there's one song on the record or whatever, but I didn't. I sold them all to the same person, bought every single one of them from me. They were so nice. And he started buying a lot of records because he just enjoyed the condition of the record. Now this is this has been reissued. MoFi did a reissue. There's been a number of different reissues of this record. This is the Japanese original pressing of it. And the original pressing, it does have that Japanese inner on it with all the Japanese information. And this has the book inside, you know, with the parchment paper for the first page. And then it has quite a large book in here. It's quite a number of pages. And then, of course, the record. So that's very, very nice. And this record, of course, obviously is my favorite one by Alan Parsons. It's the one that I go to when I want to listen to Alan Parsons' project. This is the record that I go to because it's the only one that I have from Alan Parsons. And here's a record, came out in 2011. Now, of course, she's got a number of records out. This is the only one I have. This came out in, what was it, 2011, and it had that Rumor Has It. There's a whole bunch of songs on here. You put this record on, and when you start listening to it, you go, yeah, I remember that, I remember that. There's a lot of good hits on this record. And this is the only record by Adele that I have in my collection. This is a very interesting record right here. This came out in 88 by Pear Records in the UK. So this is a UK pressing. It's a double record. And this is Eric Burdon sings the Animals' greatest hits. And he does some other songs on here too as well. Now, it's not with the Animals, it's with a different group. And it's different players on different songs. It's not just the same guitar player on all of them. He's got different people on like a lot of it. And the songs are different. The style is different from one to the next. So, of course, we've got House of the Rising Sun, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, We Got to Get Out of This Place, It's My Life, When I Was Young, Painted Black. He's got Nights in White Satin, Tobacco Road. There's a ton of great songs on here. And like the Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, it's kind of like the guitar players like Jimi Hendrix on it. It's that style of guitar work on here. I really, really like this record. And it's the only one I have with Eric Burdon or the Animals. Fantastic record. Now we have the Bronski beat, Age of Consent. This was a 1984 release. And again, this is 84. This is back when MTV was putting music videos out. And that hit Small Town Boy was on here. And I really, really love that song. I saw it on Much Music all the time. And I said, I need to buy that record. And when I bought the record, I put it on. It's like, every song on this is a standout. This is just a great album. The singing is exceptional. The music, the songwriting, it's all really, really good. Really, really enjoy this record a lot. And so I wanted to say, which I didn't mention in the video yet, that I started going through my record collection, and I said, well, it's not fair that, you know, this group only had like one or two records, and they're kind of obscure. I really don't want to talk about bands that people don't know about, because that's like low-hanging fruit, right? And I've got tons of records that are rare that I've only got one because the band only put one record out. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go through, as you're seeing, I'm trying to pick popular bands with most folks have more than one record in their collection by the artist, but I've only got the one. And this is what I'm going to do. And I got up to C, and I already had 10 records. So this is going to be probably a 3-part series that I'm going to do of this. So there'll be more videos coming on this theme. Instead of showing 50 records in one video, I'll just make 3 or 4 videos. And I don't know, I just got to see. I haven't pulled any from the next batch yet, but we'll see how many. It will be at least 10 records I think I can find like this again. And this, of course, is Blackfoot, Strikes. This is from 1979. This is a Canadian original. And this has the song Train, Train on it. And it's kind of a hit, but was on the radio back in the day. This is a really, really good record. It's a southern rock, kind of, that vein of music. Really good. A lot of catchy tunes. Kind of the Molly Hatchet style type of singing on here. But then this is the only one I had. I did have a couple other ones, but somehow this is the only one I have right now. Badfinger, The Magic Christian. Yeah, I used to have Straight Up, and for some reason I sold it. And I probably meant to buy another copy, maybe to buy a nicer one, but I just never have. But I do have Magic Christian, and this has got some really good songs on it. But this is right now the only Badfinger record that I have. And then we're in C, Tracy Chapman. She's got a few records out, and this is the only one that I have of hers. And we've got, talking about a revolution, fast car. There's a lot of really good songs on this record. And this is a Columbia House Record Club edition from Canada. That's when I bought it. This is the original one that I bought back then. And that's going to conclude the video. As I said, there's more to come. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm getting a lot of feedback. Folks are saying, Ron, we need more videos. We're really enjoying this. I'm having my coffee and I enjoy watching the video. This is something I really enjoy. I've had quite a few people on the last video said that they want me to keep making these types of videos because they really enjoy them. And so we're gonna do our best, and we'll keep trying to make these videos on a regular basis. And I want to thank everybody for liking the video. I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Now again, if you're new to the channel, there's a lot of videos. I've got over 200 videos in here, and I talk a lot about pressings, the quality of the records. I do a lot of shoot-up videos, and there's a plethora of information in those old videos. So go in the archives, go into videos, and start looking and see what interests you, and start looking at some of them older ones. You'll really, really enjoy them. I promise. And thanks again for watching. Bye for now.